Chatterbox Podcast. Chatterbox Podcast.
Buck Wild, go ahead, take over. Handle this.
Chatterbox Podcast.
Chatbox Realm. Are you ready for some wild stuff?
We're gonna have to get that DX snippet and play that shit whenever
Are you ready?
have the little guitar playing and shit like that.
Yeah, well, it's been an interesting week for me.
Alright.
Starting out, my brother from another mother, my long lost brother from another mother,
Hey.
reappeared
Chatterbox Podcast.
in my life.
Resurfaced.
He resurfaced. I thought he was abducted by aliens or something.
Damn, had one of them Steve Rogers Captain America tragic outcomes or some shit like that.
I left Alaska and my man's disappeared. He was wiped from the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Now he has returned to my orbit. That is right.
That's what's up, man.
OD? His name is Odiba. He had to change it up, because that the OG name, it wasn't suiting of him.
I mean,
And,
you want to go by their slave name shit.
So, Odiba, can you tell us how you came across your new given name?
Now that we can actually all hear, thank you.
Yeah, most definitely. First of all, and first and foremost, it's an honor to be on this chat box. So I salute you, King. So yeah, thank you, allowing me for speaking on this chat box. But
That's what's up, man.
my slave name was Chris Dickerson. So, as an African American male in this world, it was like, wow, racism is just crazy. It's just crazy. So one day I went to Louisiana to visit my uncle in Fort Polk, and we was talking about family traditions and stuff like that. And then he was like, yeah, you got a lot of white cousins. I said, really? I got a lot of white cousins. So, I got to meet a few of my white cousins, and, they shared some information with me and stuff like that. So I went to the archives in Louisiana to get some paperwork, which some of the records brought me to the library, the Congress Library, which I started studying my last name. Come to find out that, my mother's great-great-grandparents were slaves in Americas, but their slave master were Irish. So their name was from Dickens to Dickerson to Dixon's. And, I said, man, I've seen the pictures and stuff like that. You had the Caucasian man, and then he had his wife, and they had like 8 daughters and 1 son. And then, I remember my uncle, he pointed to some, I think they were indentured slaves, I don't know, or servants or whatever. But they was taking a picture, and you seen like seven African Americans looking at the picture. And, wow, that really blew my mind. So it brought me back to like who am I? Who am I? And I've been searching for that. So my day came and stuff like that. I started looking up. I didn't do any what they call it the genealogy stuff. I ain't done none of that stuff.
Oh, that 23andMe type shit.
Yeah, I don't believe in that stuff, bro. You ain't about to get my shit and mutated and shit. But I came to find out that I come from the Mudande tribe, and it directed me towards Ghana, but mostly in South Africa, like Johannesburg, Pretoria, and over in that area. Okay. So and Soweto. So I got the names. I looked the names up or whatever. Come to find out, it was Telemusi Jen Madande. I ended up calling, the address, got the address and called him. And, it's not funny, but when I answered the phone, he was like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's kind of funny, Odiba. That is kind of funny.
Yeah, man, because I was like, oh, I got the wrong number and stuff. And the number was crazy long, bro. It was like a plus sign.
Oh, hell
0, 1, 7, 8, 10.
Yeah,
12, 37.
Yeah. You ain't just calling. An area code and then a prefix and shit like that. Like you calling international.
Gotta call a country code, area code, room number code.
I'm just saying, man. Golly, your fingers probably got damn arthritis from dialing so many numbers.
Yeah, it was funny. I called him, and then he put his son. Actually, he put his daughter was Joanna. It's my she's like my great cousin, something like that. And she spoke in English because she used to live in Virginia. She's like, yes, this is me. Yes, who is this? Are you from America? Okay, yes. And so I started talking to her like, hey, I think, I started giving her names and stuff like that. And she's like, yes, that's my grandmother. Yes, that's my. And I was like, word. Wow. So, long story short, I got me a ticket off Priceline, went to Johannesburg. My great uncle, he picked me up. And I had a lot of documents and stuff like that with names from, the American side and the African side. And yeah, man, we went to Johannesburg. They had a beautiful room for me, man. And, it was just so much love, bro. Like they only thing I heard was like, welcome home, brother. Welcome home, brother. Welcome home, brother. We miss you. I was like, damn, word, this is crazy. And ever since then, man, they said, here's your name. Odiba Madande. And I said, I asked him, like, so what does Odiba mean? He said, well, Odiba means the child of God and the son of the Father. And if you guys are familiar with Nelson Mandela, they call him Madiba. They call him Madiba.
Right.
Oh, and Madande comes from the Twa people and the Pygmy people, and it goes something like this: Cheche Shakule, Ku Madande, which means bridging a family of Madandes together. Because a lot of our what's that?
That's dope.
Yeah, so but yeah, man. That's the story of Odiba Nahi Madande. Even I go by the name Chef Odiba because I'm a vegan chef. But yeah, that's how I got the name, bro. I'm just sticking with it.
That's deep. That really is.
So you chefing it now. So let's talk about that. Let's get into that. Chefing, huh? So how'd you get started into that whole thing? And then how'd you turn vegan?
Oh man, wow, just my me become a vegan, with my injuries that I suffered in the military or in the Middle East, and me being a diabetic type 2 and having high blood pressure. So that's one of the reasons I became a vegan. The second reason I became a vegan because I became more spiritual, and I started to understand things because we go back, man, but we go way back, bro. So,
right.
I think when you left, I think that's when I went. A year before you left, I was in training. Actually, sorry, I was already over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got injured 2 times. So, when I got back, I couldn't eat meat or anything. And Yeah, yes.
That was because of your injuries?
Yes.
So, like, how'd all that go down? Like, what did you like? What was you? You were infantry?
Yes, I got shot, and blown up. So, I couldn't eat. My stomach couldn't process like heavy.
Dang.
So, yeah, bro. Yeah, it fucked me up real bad. Man, just so much, bro. So, I was going to I think it's Walter Reed's Hospital. Then
Yeah, Texas.
yeah. Then Walter Reed's. Then from Mississippi, then I went back to Amadorf. They shipped me to Amadorf, which I stayed in Amadorf Hospital for 4 years. Then I went to the WTU, the Wounded Transitioning Unit, for 3 years, and then they kicked me out.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
They kicked you out.
Yeah. So what happened is that when I was going through my MMRB, they already gave me a rating. They said, okay, cool, boom, damn, there you go. But I chose Alaska for my residency because I loved Alaska and wanted to stay here. They didn't tell me like, shit, if you stayed here, you're gonna have to find a place to stay. I thought that, they were going to get me squared away because I was at the transitioning unit.
Yeah.
But what happened is that it didn't work like that. So I just remember the sergeant, he coming out. He said, hey, you got to get out of here. I'm like, what, I'm going to go? I don't got nowhere to go. Like, so real, I was homeless here and I was homeless in Alaska for like 2 years. I stayed in my truck for 2 years.
Damn.
So, yeah, real story. A first sergeant helped me. A first sergeant, I remember this like it was yesterday. Believe it or not, a first sergeant that I knew, the 172nd, he had ties with Sarah Palin, which, long story short, I got to meet Sarah Palin, and, we went to the internet and she typed in some secret shit, and everything about me came up. The next thing you know, the next day, the VA like, hey, here's $63,000.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. And then it was like, oh, we sorry, we got you. You got caught in the system. Oh, here's your retirement. Here's your flag. Here's your blue card. So we sorry. Blah 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 blah. I was like, shit, the damage done. I was already, shit. But long story short, I went to USC. Went from USC, then the New York Film Academy, then Le Cordon Bleu, then from Le Cordon Bleu, then the Art Institute of Culinary Arts and Know-How.
Dang. So you got all the qualifications to be on TikTok making videos now. You got film school background and culinary. Man. I don't know. That's what's up. You have to pick your brain for stuff. See, I'm come to Alaska sooner than I thought.
Yeah, man. Bro, it's, I mean to interject with you, bro, but Alaska, when we was here, man, the reason we didn't like Alaska because it's small, and what they say in Alaska, you don't lose a girl, you just lose a turn, right?
Right. Right. That's that. That tracks. That tracks.
That explains the whole time I was there. Like, golly, some of them chicks back in the day, they was like blunts, man. He said, hold up. Let me talk on that a little longer. One more. Okay. Shit. I feel so violated now.
But I guess when we get older, because it's been 20 years, I'm 41 now, and so as I traveled all over the world, when I come back to Alaska in the wintertime, I used to say, wow, I hate Alaska. I hate this damn place. It's always damn cold. I'm black. I can't do this. But then again, when I came here, I was like, you know what? I don't fuck with nobody. It was the